coming to Chandramukhi. So Kangana garu, we all know how versatile you are. I think you're the versatile actress in Indian cinema. But Chandramukhi అనేది అంటే మీరు ఒక పాత్రని ఫ్రెష్గా అప్రోచ్ అయ్యి చేయడం వేరు. ఆల్రెడీ చంద్రముఖి అంటే మా అందరికి, యాజ్ ఐ సెడ్ ఎర్లియర్, ఇట్స్ సో ఫ్రెష్ ఇన్ అవర్ మైండ్స్ దట్ జ్యోతిక గారి ఫేస్ కానీ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ కానీ అలా గుర్తుండిపోయింది. నౌ రీప్లేసింగ్ a face like that, మళ్ళీ అందరినీ కన్విన్స్ చేయాలని అంటే ఇట్స్ అ హ్యూజ్ ఛాలెంజ్ అండ్ అ టాస్క్. సో మీ దగ్గరికి ప్రాజెక్ట్ రాగానే వయు హెసిటెంట్ అంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు అంత పెద్ద ఛాలెంజ్ చేయగలుగుతానా లేదా అని ఏదైనా ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ ఉండిందా?
No, I didn't have any hesitation. In fact, I was the one who requested sir to take me in Chandramukhi. Yes. Yes. Okay. Because I want to also do films that cater to mass audiences and children especially, and family audiences. And most of my films are about women empowerment and and mostly biopics and all that. So I also want to do things that are, because we have grown films like this, right?
Yes.
They've been such an important part of our childhood. Mr. India, Chandramukhi, things like that, where there is no, I know social reforms are good, but every film can't be that. And so I wanted to be a part of it. So I requested sir, I said, please take me in this. So he said, okay, fine, you do it. And the biggest thing is the director is the same, from Chandramukhi 1 to 2. That is the most important thing to see, because essentially it is entirely a director's vision, So that was reassuring. And of course, it's not a remake. If you see, in a remake, you have the same characters and you replace a character.
True.
It is a sequel. So that house had those people. Ganga and the professor and all, they were visiting that house at that time, 17 years ago. Now there are different people that are visiting house. They have nothing to do with those people. They are gone now. That is
okay.
Yes, so these are new people, new approach. It's not a remake.
అండ్ కంగనా గారు మొత్తానికి ఫస్ట్ టైం భయపెడుతున్నారేమో కదా మీరు. ఐ థింక్ యు ఆర్ స్కేరింగ్ ద ఆడియన్స్ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం.
No, I have done Raz 2 also, if you remember.
Yeah, right, okay. Correct. Yes. But I think Chandramukhi ఈజ్ మోర్ లైక్, అంటే బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్ అది కూడా చాలా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంటుంది. చంద్రముఖి కోసం మీరు భరతనాట్యం నేర్చుకున్నారు, కానీ ఆ భరతనాట్యాన్ని చంద్రముఖిలా చేయాలి, నాట్ లైక్ ఎ రెగ్యులర్ భరతనాట్యం కాకుండా. సో వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ అప్రోచ్ టువర్డ్స్ ద క్యారెక్టర్ అండ్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ ద డాన్స్ అండ్ హావభావాలు అవన్నీ ఎలా?
Chandramukhi is a little fantastic, she's kind of a fantasy also. At the same time, she's a ghost, but she is probably every man's fantasy also. That's why in the film every man keeps falling in love with her.
Yes.
So there is a lot of mystery around her and what is her origin. So in this film now we get to know that why she was cursed and what was the curse and why every man was falling in love with her. What was, we don't know all of this. So this film we have that, but the whole nature of the, it's like I said, a film like Mr. India or Chandramukhi, it's more fantastic, more children friendly, more family oriented.
Yes.
It's not an adult film. It's not a film like Raz, which is just adult, or no, there is it's just a beautiful epic story which is based in today's time, but we go back in time and we just kind of, how you tell stories as like a grandmother stories we know, or like children book stories we know, that. It has that fantastic feel to
fantasy
it.
Kind of.
Yes.
And I must say, you look beautiful as Chandramukhi.
Thank you.
You are beautiful, but రీసెంట్ టైమ్స్లో మేము మిమ్మల్ని క్యారెక్టర్స్లోనే చూస్తున్నాం, లైక్ క్వీన్ కానీ, తను ఎట్స్ మను కానీ, ద ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్, యూ ఓన్లీ లుక్ యాజ్ ద క్యారెక్టర్.
Bilkul.
The beauty came out in this role and ambition.
No, we are as good as our characters.
Yes.
Like simultaneously when I was shooting for Mrs. Gandhi's role, she's a 60-year-old woman, aged and wrinkled and all of that. But at the same time, when sir designed my look with Neeta ma'am, they designed it like that. The same actor is capable of looking whatever the director wants them to look like. So I completely surrendered to sir's vision, and he and Neeta ma'am together came up with this look. Honestly, I was also astonished to see myself like this. I could never imagine myself like this, and the day master sent me a shot of myself. I was like, oh my God, this looks so good. RD sir, our DOP, and Master had sent me a shot in the green dress.
He has taken that shot at 12 o'clock in the night, you know that?
It is such a beautiful shot. I mean, I was myself, I'm like, oh my God, this looks so good. So they made me look so good. Our
Yeah.
DOP, sir, Neeta ma'am together. You're right, never in my whole career I've looked like this. And that was also the reason why I requested sir to, because I've never worked with larger than life directors. I've never worked with a proper heroine film, where I'm like, I'm also not heroine, sir's heroine in this, but but hopefully soon. But I'm Chandramukhi at least for now. So
Yeah.
I am very happy to be in a filmy role, so to speak.
లైకా ప్రొడక్షన్స్ సుభాస్కరన్ గారు, వి ఆల్ నో ఆయన ఎంత భారీ బడ్జెట్ సినిమాలు, పెద్ద పెద్ద కమర్షియల్ మూవీస్కి పెట్టింది పేరు ఆయన. ఈవెన్ RRR అండ్ పుష్ప కూడా తమిళ్లో డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేశారు, అంత పెద్ద పెద్ద సినిమాలు కూడా. సో ఐ థింక్ డెఫినెట్గా సినిమాకి ఎంత కావాలో అంతా పెట్టేస్తారు సుభాస్కరన్ గారు అని అంటే. హౌ ఈస్ ఇట్ వర్కింగ్ ఫర్ దట్ ప్రొడక్షన్ అండ్ హౌ స్పెషల్ ఇస్ దట్ ప్రొడక్షన్, లైకా ప్రొడక్షన్స్ అనేది, కంగనా, టు స్టార్ట్?
See, for me, it was my first experience.
Yeah.
And it has been the most wonderful and, welcoming team that, and absolutely professional, very professional. I was the one who came last on board, and there was a lot to do in terms of my prep and all the arrangements to be done. In terms of the costumes, and there was a lot to be organized. I was shooting another film simultaneously. I had to just go back and forth, and my whole team and all of that, and they've been so prompt, so organized, and so wonderfully available all the time to me and my team. It has been incredible. And of course Subhashkaran sir, his wife, so warm and welcoming, and Tamil Kumar sir, they collectively gave me this opportunity, and it was a very big call for them to take.
Yes.
Because they had already started the film, and for a major star to come in last minute, whereas all the deals of the film were already locked.
Yeah.
So it was a call, but at the same time they were very spontaneous, to make that kind of so they're not thinking with the money. They're thinking about the art, they're thinking about the larger picture. They care about the sentiment of the director, and they care about the sentiment of the actors in the film. That is so reassuring that they're working from that level, and I wish that we get more opportunities to work together, and I wish they also make a lot of Hindi films as well.
Yes.
Because we need people like this even there, That's what I say. I said now this Hindi South thing should just now disappear complete.
Yes.
So, now with Jawan and all this RRR, it's already disappearing, but now it should completely disappear. For very long now our country has suffered these divides, but the best thing is to make like Kirwani sir, whole India is proud of him. Like at least the whole India wants, like Vasu sir's film, and anybody they have seen. So here, there, somewhere on TV, so, the good product will reach, but officially it is not reaching.
Right.
So now is the time that everybody, and the Laika production should make all the films in all the languages.
ఎస్. అండ్ అలాగే కంగనాని కూడా మేము మళ్ళీ తెలుగులో ఇలాగా డైరెక్ట్గా చూడగలుగుతున్నాము. ఆ లైన్స్ అన్ని చాలా ఈజీగా బ్లర్ అయిపోయాయి కాబట్టి. అండ్ వీ వుడ్ లైక్ టు సీ యూ మోర్ అండ్ మోర్ ఆఫెన్ ఇన్
Oh yes.
తెలుగు సినిమా, ఇన్ సౌత్ సినిమా, as you
Yes.
say.
Yes, of
Yes.
course.
ఎవరో వస్తారు ఏదో చేస్తారు అని ఎందుకు ఎదురు చూస్తావు? రా, నీ ఊర్లో ఉన్న సమస్యలని నువ్వే పరిష్కరించు. నీ ఇల్లే కాదు, నీ ఊరు కూడా నీదే. ఇప్పటి వరకు మీపై ఎన్నో దాడులు, దౌర్జన్యాలు జరిగినా చూస్తూ ఉన్నారు. మీ చుట్టూ జరిగే అన్యాయాన్ని వీడియో తీసి ఈ క్రింద ఉన్న నంబర్కి పంపించండి. మీ ఊర్లో జరిగే వింతలు, విశేషాలు, మరియు మీలో కానీ మీ చుట్టుపక్క వాళ్ళలో కానీ ఏదైనా స్పెషల్ టాలెంట్ ఉన్నా కూడా మమ్మల్ని సంప్రదించండి. ఈ ప్రపంచానికి హిట్ టీవీ మిమ్మల్ని పరిచయం చేస్తోంది. హిట్ టీవీ, ఇది సామాన్యుడి టీవీ.